Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to the time you are following me. I am King Matthias. Matthias was the disciple of John the Baptist and he became of Jesus. He's the only one who substituted Judas. So God stood by him, the gospel of Matthias, so that he must be used to serve both the believer, the non-believer, the Jews, the non-Jews, the first, the reason, each and every one. Today, our date is Christmas Day. (25/12/2021). So here I'm interested in 25. It is Saturday. Because I am the wisdom of speaking sign symbol logo, as you can be following. I'm trying to use the language of non-believer love of God. The non-believer love of God, they are we, the scientists. So the scientists saw the star of Jesus. No one told them. They calculated. They saw a star. If you write star, by conversion of number into letter, it will give you 49. 49 is a star. Because I speak the language of 26 letters, 26 numbers, the language of sign, symbol, logo, the language of no turn on, the noon stars, the non-believer love of God. Because Christmas we celebrate is a pagan day. In the history, before they decided it must be celebrated as the day of Jesus, it used to be for King Sun. The people before they believe, they know this prophet, they used to believe in the sun, the star, the moon. You see, study of stars, moon. That's why the three scientists saw the star of Jesus, and they were three speaking different languages, and they offer three gifts. You understand? So three, which is the 33 years of Jesus and the 33 years of King David. So Jesus became his ancestor in the universe, as I am my ancestors in the universe. My ancestors, the white, the black, the Indian, especially the black, arrived in South Africa 1420. Because South Africa became the final testament land. It means the achievement land of Christianity. And Jerusalem became Johannesburg. Because it is a transfiguration of Israel by sign, symbol, logo. Because I told you I speak sign, symbol, logo. If you want to see, because whatever I say, you don't have to agree. Here we are not getting a support from you to say many agree that I speak nice. No, here you cannot listen. Here you don't have to agree. You need to be hard-hearted, because it's a language of non-believer love of God, language of pagan love of God, sinners. Because we all in Christianity, we are pagan. 25 December is a pagan day. That's why today you are smoking, drinking. Some of you are killing each other. You understand? You become bloody, and because God overlook. We the non-believer love of God. God cannot tell us what to do, because we slave God. You know, to slave God, we slave Him. So if you slave your God, it means you're gonna do what God asked you to do in reverse. Jonas refused to go to Nineveh. What happened? So he was thrown in water. A fish swallowed him. He remembered the instruction of God. Then he said, God forgive me. Then he went. He was he was vomited. Then, you see, hardness. They refused Jesus to be the king, but they put him on a crown of pain. You see, I'm wearing the crown. It's wisdom of the king of king wisdom, the monarchy. So that crown they put him become the logo in South Africa. You see, there is a crown. Count, pin. Count, there are 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Count. Coming to America, count, pin. There are 7. We are in the wisdom of 7. The 7 light, a car, radio, TV, phone, PC, laptop, tablet. The 7th day, just recited. The 7 beast. The 7 variant of coronavirus. You don't know. We count 7 days a week. 12 months a year. Achieve. So we by sign symbol logo. Menorah of Israel is 7. There is a flag, a star. If you Google from internet, PNB Kensington, there is a star there. You see a star, there is a crown. You see my ancestor kingdom. Here I'm in the mother ancestor as a foreigner. Kingdom of Zulu. They emigrated. You understand? They arrived in 1420. My mother ancestor as a foreigner. 1620 the white and 1720 the Indian, which was achieved 2014, 2016, 2017. So 2016 became the hand. This kingdom of my mother ancestor, Zulu kingdom, it is now 250 years from 1816. You understand? 205 years old now. This is a monarchy. And this 205 years is 25. 25 is today. Because the Zulu kingdom became the last letter, Z. Z of Zambia, Zimbabwe. We see letters, language of letter. Because 26, it is a laptop. And the tablet I'm holding. You see a tablet, if you count the letters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters, 6 numbers, 6 letters, 6 numbers, 26, 26, which will be achieved tomorrow, Sunday. So we by counting the name of the week, they are the name of the planet that is in the other language, that is in French, and the name of the month, they are the 12 tribes. So the 12 tribes become the 12 months. So our counting 12 months become 12 tribes, become 12 apostles. There shall be many fake prophets in the last day. People shall be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, blasphemers. They shall normalize evil. When the fake came, you say they are true. Fake of God. God has got these fake, uses them as teaching, learning truth. It is written. We men, we have got true. Those who go to school, they have bachelor degree. You understand? Those are the ones you recognize. So fake become teaching, learning truth, breakable. That's why what they say, some other issue take place, some other they don't. That's why whatever they give you as healing, blessing, those are bonuses. Jesus looked at the 70. God did the sick, resurrected the dead. When they went, they saw it working. They take it as permanent. Jesus look at them and say, be happy when your name is written in the book of life. You remember? So we fall under the 70. So those fake, when they came, God uses him. The number one became TV Joshua. He achieved in baptizing the whole world. Touch your screen. Because God uses Jesus to achieve the conversion. So I achieved baptism in water, converted into spirit, spirit into mortar, mortar into fire, fire into light, light into race. We are the race achievement. Because our God is rich in power and the wisdom of conversion. In God there is no love, no hatred, no death, no life. There is only conversion. Love was achieved. Love just said nothing is lost, nothing is gained. Everything transformed. This science and technology comes from the gift and talent. And so God has granted us crass technology in JCTK. So the Jesus Christ technology we name Christology. It is a technology of heaven in which for God he said we must amplify water, we must duplicate bread, we must speak to the people we say they have died, using therefore their picture. We are resurrected them because it's the wisdom of Ezekiel, Emmanuel. In Ezekiel covenant, God with us. In Emmanuel covenant, God with us. You understand? In Ezekiel, God asked him, it will become the wall of wisdom. Go and propose an Israelite woman who is married to a foreign husband. You also go there. If she gives you sex, sleep with her. You understand? You see, it's a war. A lady who has a lover already, it means a Israelite who is loved or married by a foreigner. You go there. Love her also. You understand? It's written. And this girl performed resurrection. God drove Ezekiel to bonds. This is we. So we are hard people, love of God. So God save us in our way. So in Emmanuel covenant, to sleep with somebody's wife is a sin. That is in Jesus. But in Ezekiel, now Jesus converted that sin into building. The people of Sodom and Gomorrah, they were converted into stars, moon. People of Noah time into mami water. Our fish of bread. Some of you go there and they call them. You see, they divert you. Yes. So we now the coronavirus, the variant, is power energy. So COVID-19 is VI. VI is power. You understand? In spirit, that is IRE. Is power too. Because in class technology, we are taught the mathematics of God, in which God says we're gonna be able to amplify, because when I speak to water, it comes, you're gonna run away. You understand? You're gonna say, musician, you don't agree. So for God now, we give you this language, we must amplify. It means if we remain with 1 liter of water, we can amplify it. If you remain with 1 fish, 1 liter of water is 1,000 liters. 1 fish is 1,000 fish. 1 bread is 1,000 bread. Jesus at the mountain, he took 5,000 people when he was preaching them. It means the 5,000 people, they were fed on 2 fish and 5 bread of life. See those? So for God, he said we can duplicate. We can have a micro oven of duplication of, because we start the wisdom of end into beginning. Because our hand, but we're trying to use it because we know a lot of not resolving our problem, and we are drunk with knowledge. You see, we know a lot. You see, even on YouTube, you are following me on channels different, on TV, phone, on your laptop, on your tablet. It becomes the 7 light, a car, a radio, a TV, a phone, a piece of laptop, the box and the cross. You see, when you are following me, you are diverted so many things until you sit down, because there are so many things which are diverting you. So for God, he set a time to use this technology wisely, because this earth is a place to study. For the 70, God healed the sick. It means we the 70, we don't believe. We are hard. Not to believe, that doesn't mean God doesn't love you. Not to believe, it means we are proven the verification. We like to prove what we have to study, right? So now that study which we need to make, God has given us this technology. This one we must learn now how to amplify or to duplicate bread, how to convert the variant of Omicron, or variant of Corona, COVID-19, not Corona, COVID-19 into charging your phone. COVID-19 variant, COVID-19, because COVID is a booster disease. It is a gamma rays disease caused by technology. It means frequencies, that interferences. So billions of cars driven per second. How God made me to understand, and they disturb the ozone. It means the sun rays, by using also electromagnetic forces, the sun rays comes on our network, charges. You know, when you are speaking to the phone, before we used to say the phone used to have radiation. No, that one we solved it already by putting a silver. It could have taken away those radiation things. Now is not that one. Now is the moment when you are talking to your phone, or when you are using your laptop, whatever you are using, they are rays. You see, the same way you see the stars in heaven. Those stars, they're always on. You see, they're always on. So we can have, if I consider my car, a radio, a TV, a phone, piece of as a star, it means it can work permanently. You don't need to charge it. So now when we must permanent a car, a radio, a TV, a phone, piece of laptop, by converting smoke and the fire of the car into energy again, the carrier transporter of 88 megahertz on FM to 108 megahertz. You see all the radio those, and the 99 megahertz to 199, that is for TV transmission carriers, into energy back again. So we're gonna permanent our TV. So when we permanent them, you see, for we fall under category 5 because we valorize the economy. We say company will close, people will be unemployed, and God set a time to free us, and our freedom achieved in 2020. It means robots should work. We must stay in family. We must be paid the day of Christmas, like today. Today, Christmas Day, 25 December. It must be a by pay. It means we, the prophet, the pastor, must pay our member. We pay them to be our members. Of once elect, once. Day of Christmas be a by pay, the day of election. Jesus come through 1,000, Holy Spirit rolling. I pray.